I used to think that alcohol helped me cope, helped me with life's ups and downs. But what I didn't realize is that it was quietly stealing away from me more than I ever thought it was. It was disconnecting me from my life. It was numbing the person that I needed to be. It was numbing those bad feelings for a while in the evening when I would drink. Yeah, it would push those feelings down and I wouldn't think about them, but I'd always have to deal with them the next day. What I didn't see at the time is that it was actually fueling my anxiety. I had been on anxiety and depression medication for years and was taking it daily and didn't realize why it wasn't working. I was taking that medication and still had anxiety and still had depression and didn't know why. I used it as a reward at the end of the day after a long, stressful day of working or being a single mom and raising my son. I would drink in the evenings and use it to cope. I would sit there and think that I was solving all life's problems as I was getting drunk, everything I was going to do to make my life better and to solve all my problems, all while consuming alcohol and have to wake up the next day with a hangover and not wanting to do any of the things that I thought about the night before or solving any of the problems that I thought that I would. It was disconnecting me from my life. It didn't help anything. I thought it was helping. I thought it was taking away the pain. I thought it was numbing the feelings, and it would. It would numb those feelings for just a short time. But the next day, I would always have to deal with it. And it would be worse yet because I wouldn't feel good. I would have a hangover. And it wasn't helping. But then the wake up call, I slowly started to realize that maybe I have a problem. I didn't want to admit it, especially when the doctor called me after some blood tests and my liver enzymes were over the roof, as she said. I tried to lie about it. I told her that it was a mistake and she suggested doing the test again. So, what I did was I avoided her. I didn't go back to the doctor. She continued to call to have me come back in to have those tests done. And after about a year, I finally realized, okay, I need to face this. I need to go into her. And my doctor was one of the first people that I told that I thought I had a problem. And that's what started the process of looking for help and talking about it and realizing that there was help out there. I would search online for groups and things just so I could keep it quiet, but online or small groups that I could go to um, just look for help and to talk to somebody about it, not realizing there were so many other women and people out there that had the same problem that I could connect with and talk to and get through this. And I realized there was a group of women really close by. It was a meeting, a sobriety meeting. And I picked up the phone and I called my friend Sue and talked to her and I cried and met with this small group of ladies. It was on a Friday night. And driving over there, I wanted to turn around and just go home. I wanted to, not face it, but I continued to go. I drove to the meeting and I walked in and um, they made me feel welcome. They made me feel comfortable, and I cried. I cried initially when I would go to these meetings because it was just so much that I had bottled up, and it helped so much as I was, going to these meetings and talking to these ladies. And to this day, 10 years later, they're still some of my best friends, and I still go to meetings and I still talk about it, and um, it has helped. What sobriety has given me is freedom, the freedom of not having to worry about where the next drink is going to come from. If I have enough alcohol in the cupboard to get me through the evening, if I have to go to the liquor store, do I have time to get there? It's provided me with better health. My liver has healed which, from what I understand, that's something that can happen when you stop drinking alcohol. My skin is much brighter and better. I have deeper relationships with sobriety. I have a better relationship with everybody that I know. I have a better understanding of friendships, and I have a better relationship with my son. I was able to be there for him and be the mother, the single mother I was supposed to be. And now I'm the person I was meant to be. If you are curious to know what life is like without alcohol, I encourage you to make a before and after list, which is what I did. You know, the before, what the alcohol is, what I think it's doing for me. I think it's helping me with my anxiety. I think it's helping me escape. And the after is it's making me the person now that I need to be. It's helping with my anxiety and making me a better person. And that medication is actually working now. I'm free of that anxiety, that panic that I feel the following day after drinking. Make your own list and just take a look at it. Take it one step at a time. I thought alcohol was helping me cope, but it was taking away far more than I ever realized. Sobriety didn't just give me my life back, it gave me a life better than I thought possible, and you deserve that too. If you are ready for your own fresh start, I invite you to watch my prior video where I talk about how my mom inspired me to quit drinking. It is a story from my heart, and I hope that it inspires your journey. I'll see you next time.